It's a trap!
Nah,
Oh, there it is. What's up?
All right.
We got some shit to talk about.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Doom Takes Podcast. It's your boys, Alex and JT. What's good?
Okay.
It's been a while, but we have a lot of good.
What did you
want to
get into?
Talk about.
Which one are we getting into first?
So,
do we have news?
Yes, actually we do. Just a little bit. It's not too much, honestly.
Oh, wait. I think I have one piece of news.
Okay. And I'll also give my review on that too, because I might as well, honestly, get that out of the way so people know. Okay, so first things first, I wanted to start with is that Jafar Jackson, the son of Michael Jackson, has confirmed that Michael's sequel is officially in the works.
Oh.
So we're already getting number 2.
Oh,
so that's another reason why this man is goated. No cap. Thank you very much.
Did you see that the dude that fake plays Michael Jackson like on the streets was like,
don't give me.
Why didn't they pick me?
Yeah, that was.
It's like, bro, you're not him.
People are like, you're not him.
You're not.
You're like,
bro.
Stop acting like you're him. So yeah, I'm very excited of that. Really. And then just so you guys know what we're going to be talking about, today is going to be a lot of Daredevil. It's going to be some Invincible.
It's everything, to be honest with you.
I have a little review on something I've watched recently.
Yeah.
And
it's everything.
Y'all going to hear it.
Yeah, it's everything.
But other than that, let's get straight into
it.
Do
we want to... I feel like we save this because this is going to take up most of the time.
Yeah.
We save this. We go into this fully. We go into... You want to do... Okay. Daredevil, Invincible, Maul. What else? Is that it?
No, we could just do Daredevil and Invincible. We could save Maul for another time because I really want to do a Star Wars pod.
We'll do a Star Wars.
I've been so eager to do a Star Wars. I don't know why.
We'll do a Star Wars pod next pod.
Okay, bet.
We'll do a Star Wars pod next pod.
All right. Sure. So, anyways, to start off with, right? So, Daredevil, right? Daredevil to me right now
peak.
Has been peak.
It's fucking peak, dog.
Like it hasn't been
this peak
to me.
Did they release another episode?
Today, no. I think it comes out on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. One of the two. But sometime those days.
Okay.
But yeah, it has been very peak, you guys. Like you don't understand. Like honestly, like seeing Daredevil,
and it's not being talked about enough.
Yeah,
it's not being talked about enough. At all, and it's really good.
Each episode is actually so
it's good,
and not even that. I'm not gonna say like it's like crazy, but it just gets better and better.
It's peak.
Like the first episode started off with a bang, and then to get to
the second episode was a little slow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like second was a little slow.
The third
we got some good
really
stuff, and then the fourth we got great.
Oh my god, okay. Bullseye.
Did you watch the fifth one? Fifth episode.
That's that's kind of going into the. Is that the one where spoilers just a little bit because I have to recall.
Yeah.
That's
Vanessa,
the one where
Vanessa.
Daredevil's running away, right? With Bullseye.
Yeah, with Bullseye.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
I was left like, oh shit, that felt like one of the fastest episodes of the entire season.
And it's funny because the whole part is just them running,
right? And then it's mostly dealing with Kingpin in the hospital. Yeah. That shit was crazy.
So to start off with, right? So it has been such a good journey with Bullseye and
Really?
Kingpin. Like they both have just been the actors for them have been like performing their ass
really
off,
good.
literally.
Not just that, but we got to give it up to Charlie Cox. Charlie Cox.
Oh my god!
I
don't get me
mean,
started,
there was a point in time where I was like, he's really gonna leave him.
no, yeah, that's what I'm
I was
saying.
like, he's really gonna just leave.
You know what? One day, no, actually, next week we gotta start doing like little like gaming segments. I think we have to do more
Yeah.
of those.
Yeah,
Because I feel like we
We'll do
have
more.
all these things.
So, like-
we have to now.
Okay, I got a question for you. 2 questions.
Okay, go ahead.
How much do you think Bullseye and Daredevil are gonna work together? Because obviously, he's saving Bullseye,
Yeah.
and Bullseye's like kind of seeming like he's like on the path of like, I killed your friend.
So,
I
yeah.
need you to leave me behind. You're not supposed to be helping.
Yeah,
me.
so the latest episode, we get that Bullseye gets saved by Daredevil at the end of that episode and everything.
In the middle and the end.
Because there's a whole bunch that doesn't really happen. It's more just them running away from the people that Kingpin wants
Yeah.
them arrested or dead. But yeah, that's mostly just that. And then Vanessa is in the hospital right now, which
Yeah.
is Kingpin's girlfriend. And
Well,
she's
that's gonna be my second question, right?
Right.
So, what do you think about the?
but
do you think that they're gonna work together for a bit, and then Bullseye's gonna have a grand scheme? And...
I think they're working together for a little bit. I think like one time, and then right after that,
he's like, you saved me.
Yeah.
This is my.
Like, I
I'm gonna
think this-
help you.
yeah, like
but that's
I think
my
this-
payback.
because they haven't really showed it yet. I think this is gonna be the beginning of realizing Bullseye doesn't give a fuck. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like
Bullseye's gonna go
like-
full psychotic
yeah,
mode.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna just start killing. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
Perhaps by the end of this, people are probably not gonna like it. Karen might actually die.
I think
Might actually die.
I think she's dead.
I think Bullseye.
I think at the end of the episode, that's my second question. Do you think Karen's dead?
yes.
Do you think she's
I think she's
dead?
gone by the end of
Like
this.
at not by the end of the season, but I think her death subtly was at the end of that episode, that last episode that
Yeah.
came out, and then we're gonna see Kingpin go on a fucking rampage.
Because again, I still think
he's
that-
gonna kick doors down. He's gonna tear people
Yeah.
out their homes.
And I
He's
think
gonna
Brand New Day, like I said, is a perfect example or a perfect way to bring back Elektra. He doesn't know that
Yeah.
she's gone or that she's still alive and
But they're
everything.
bringing
and then
back
they bring
Jessica. They're bringing back Jessica. I don't think you could bring back Elektra and Jessica at the same exact time. You know what I mean?
I think
I think Elektra needs her
Well,
whole own
it doesn't-
like series,
it
or not
doesn't-
series,
it's
but
not
like
that,
season.
it's not that like they need to have her there the whole time. I just think she should be shown as in like
Or at
she's,
least
like,
heard about,
Yeah, or like heard about
like whispers in the wind or something
and
like
then,
Elektra.
because
And then the hand's revived, and Elektra's at the forefront of
Yeah.
the hand.
Because let's be honest, he's probably in there. So Daredevil's probably in that bitch. So
Yeah.
let's be
Oh,
honest.
who in Elektra?
No, in Brand New Day, he's probably in there.
I
so-
don't. I want to say
Yeah,
yes.
that's what I'm saying.
I
Like, if
want
he-
to say
if he
yes
is most likely then
because
they
I feel
have
like
to-
MCU doesn't well equip these people, these actors with
True.
like, hey, this is what you say if people ask you if you're gonna be in this movie. And he's like over here saying, "I promise you, I'm not in it." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"You're not convincing enough to me, bro.
Like,
You're
let's be
not."
honest, all these actors nowadays, they are not.
Not
convincing at
no.
all.
And it started with
You know how many
what
times
is it,
they
Mark
lied to us?
Ruffalo and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Those two motherfuckers can't hold water for
It's
shit.
crazy.
Um,
But yeah, Daredevil's
Daredevil's
great.
peak. Yeah.
Vanessa is actually dead.
I think she's dead.
How
I
do
think
you-
at the
yeah,
end,
how do you
I think
feel
at the
about that, her actually being dead though.
in a way. I mean,
Do
you
think-
heard
Do you think Kingpin is actually going to become the Kingpin we
Yes.
all know?
yes,
Or do you
he's
think, like,
completely
he-
on a rampage?
Yeah,
he's,
like, I
he's
think
done.
he's gonna crash.
He's crashing out.
He's crashed. Yeah,
Because you heard Daredevil say it. He's like, if she's dead, both
Yeah.
me and you were spotted there
exactly
in broad, like almost essentially in broad daylight.
Exactly. Now
He's gonna
everybody is
kill
basically
us.
dead.
Even Daredevil said, he's like, we're dead. If you killed her, we're dead.
So my question to you, right? How do you think? Because I have an idea, but how do you think they bring down Kingpin? You know he's gonna be gone because we seen it in Brand New Day. So how do you think he's gonna be gone?
I think it's gonna happen in the office, in the mayor's office. I think they're gonna have a big fight. We're gonna actually get to see peak Daredevil senses peeking through, like stop. He stops
Okay.
moving and he's just looking, and then he detects every single enemy in every single room, and he just Batmans his way through that bitch. He's like pulling people up into the ceiling. He's fucking. It's gonna go insane. My thing though is now we saw Vanessa, right?
Yeah.
You know, there's gotta be a give and take, right?
Yeah.
You
for
took
sure.
my wife. I'm gonna take your lady.
That's what I'm saying.
Karen's done
Karen could
for.
be done.
Karen is
Like,
done
It's
for.
either or, and I think Karen is actually.
I don't think Karen's dead. I think she's gonna be brutally beat to a pulp, like on critical condition in the hospital, and Daredevil's gonna go crazy.
because during the whole season so far, like I have been thinking that she's gonna get caught the whole entire time.
She's definitely
yeah.
getting caught.
Like I thought she was getting.
She's
caught the
definitely.
whole
There's
entire
no
time.
other way for Daredevil to go crazy to combat Kingpin the way that
Yeah.
he's gonna. He has to go
For
full
sure.
ballistic from Daredevil or from Kingpin doing something.
for sure.
He's gonna
Um,
have to.
I think
Unless Punisher's coming in and he
I
just
think,
fucks
though-
shit up himself.
I think
Uh-huh.
the people that work for Kingpin, I think they're all gonna plot and bring him down.
Oh, the ATVF
think
or
so.
whatever it is.
Not them. I think what's the black lady?
Oh,
name?
oh,
the one
oh.
that becomes governor.
Oh, you think they're gonna-
Brand New Day? Yes, I think she's gonna work with somebody. Probably what's it called? Leonard.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's
Oh,
gonna work. She's gonna work
homeboy,
with him,
scared
bring him
boy.
down, and they're gonna bring him down.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
I think they're gonna help
for
Daredevil.
sure now
like
because
it.
we saw Homeboy have a body in the back of his trunk.
Right. Exactly.
So for sure now he's
I think it's
definitely
gonna be
against
them having the
Kingpin.
big part of why he like
Oh yeah,
steps down.
it's
or
gonna
whatever.
be. I think Kingpin's gonna be like, I don't care anymore. Vanessa's dead,
yeah, exactly.
kill everybody.
He's like, I don't
and
want to
then
be
the
mayor
lady's
anymore.
gonna be like, well, I'm gonna put all this information out. Gets all the information
Yep.
out, and he's like, I
And
don't
gets
give
all
a
of it.
fuck
Yeah,
that
he
you
just
put the
doesn't care.
information
Exactly,
out.
exactly.
Like I'm
And
going
then
after
he-
everybody.
And then
now.
after that, it's just gonna be like him being Kingpin
Yeah,
now. Like,
because
he's
I mean,
gonna be
essentially,
Kingpin now.
what he did being mayor was for Vanessa.
Yeah, exactly.
He wanted to build
Exactly.
a
He wanted
dynasty
to build-
for Vanessa.
Exactly.
So it's like, yeah, no, everybody's fucked.
I
in
ain't
this
gonna
show.
lie. Be honest.
Kingpin's
Be
also
honest.
fucked.
Vanessa was stupid as fuck for coming back. Because honestly,
Well,
I was
yeah.
thinking that. I was
Because
like,
he
why
was
the
like,
fuck
I'm
did
paying
she
for
come
you
back?
to go on a trip.
Exactly.
Like, go. I would take that.
Like
trip
you had one
easily.
job, and that's why yo dumbass done.
Right? And then I
Yo,
knew
what the fuck?
I knew something was off because the way she was talking in the hospital bed. I was like,
exactly.
she don't sound normal.
Yeah,
Like,
and then she was having flashes. I was like, oh,
She's
this
dead.
what's it called? This is
That's
flash before your eyes and shit. Yeah, I
the
think
lights.
that's what it was.
where
I
you
was
see-
like,
don't go into the light type shit. Yeah, no,
so I was like, she's cooked.
that was a moment. If she is alive still, she's gonna be permanently in a coma for the rest of her
Nah,
life.
that shit said beep.
Yeah, I
She
know.
was
She's
cooked.
dead.
She's cooked.
That's what I'm saying. So I
She's
think the shit that we're gonna see these next couple episodes, I think they're kind of almost
Yeah.
in a sense wrapping it up because it's almost.
Yeah.
I think it's at its end point.
Pretty much.
Unless they're going
Like,
like
we're literally now just getting to the
unless
end,
they're like
basically.
going like 5 more episodes deep, and if they do,
I
then
think
what do
they're
they
going
got?
for it.
What
I
the
think they're
fuck do
going
they got
8
planned?
episodes.
Well, they had 9 episodes last season.
Yeah, they might do it. Like
I could
8.
see
Well, they
I could
do
see
9,
going
but
at
they-
least up to 12, maybe 10, because they're getting ready to pump out some new stuff for movies and
unless
stuff.
they're planning on what's it called? Putting more stuff out for like Brand New Day. Or
That's what
like,
I'm
other
saying.
things,
That's
yeah.
why I feel like they might go longer because they're trying to pump stuff out for Brand New Day. They want to build a bit of a storyline for Brand New Day.
I forgot. Is Daredevil in Doomsday?
No, I don't
No.
think he's gonna be. They got Punisher in Doomsday.
They do.
They got Punisher in Doomsday, and
I
I'm
don't
like,
think I've seen that. That's funny.
yeah, I'm like, how the fuck
That's-
are you gonna have Punisher in Doomsday but not Daredevil?
Yeah,
How does
that's
that
what
make
I'm saying.
sense? Like,
but I guess
I mean, I'm not gonna complain.
unless he kills some mutants, that would be devastating. I ain't gonna lie. Look, if Nightcrawler dies,
Well, we're
go
getting
ahead,
a.
go
Did you
ahead
hear
and
we're
put me
getting a
down,
new
'cause let me tell
Punisher?
you.
Did you hear we're getting a new Punisher?
yeah,
Show?
I did. Yeah,
And it's Punisher's
it looks
last
good
kill.
though. It looks good.
And
Yeah.
it's who's fully directed by.
I don't know. I forget what the his last coat was like from the comics. I forgot. What
I
it
don't
was.
remember. I don't know. I
Yeah,
never
I don't
read
remember,
too
though.
many Punisher comics, but this takes place years after all the events that are happening in Punisher. So it's like
Oh,
way
yeah.
past
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
It's supposed to be coming out like next month.
Next month.
Next month.
Oh yeah, they did say that.
Yeah.
okay,
in May.
okay.
And guess who's
That's gonna be
directing it?
interesting. Who?
John Bernthal.
Really?
He's directing it, dog.
Hey,
That might be good.
I ain't gonna lie.
It might be good.
It might pull in a lot,
lot,
of people, just like
bro.
Daredevil has. I think it's
We
gonna
could
pull in a
see
lot of
Daredevil,
people.
and we could see Daredevil with his iconic beard and that mask,
And you saw the cover for it, the poster cover?
Yeah.
That's
It looks good.
Big
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be
crazy.
good. It's gonna be good. Okay.
Yeah.
Daredevil.
Daredevil has so far
Still
been
9.
a 9.
Still
Yeah,
9.
It's still 9.
Still 9.
Even
Even that last episode felt like a filler,
I
and it
really,
was so good.
to be honest, I really want to know how this next one's gonna go. I feel like the only one that wasn't really a 9, it was more like a 7 or 8. It's 2.
It's 2. Episode 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
episode 2. But everything else has been a 9 so far.
Even then,
so
though,
we'll
that's
see.
like peak.
Yeah,
That's
it
like,
was still good. It was still good.
Episode
Like,
2
it
being
set
at
up the
an 8
story.
was
that's why.
really good.
Yeah.
Okay, so we finished with
Okay.
our Daredevil.
So, Invincible. I'm gonna see if I can throw that in for YouTube. That should be funny. Like, Invincible. Then boom.
Oh wait, no, what you gotta do is you gotta go, and now we're on to, and then it goes.
Oh yeah.
It's a trap.
But Invincible. Okay.
Oh, that's sick.
Episode 7. I want to say right. Or it's 6. I think it's 7.
Yeah. I can look at it. No, wait. I can just look it up.
I think it's 7. No, it might be 6. Cause that. Yeah, it might be 7. I think it's 7. Yeah, 7.
7.
Yeah, okay. So, episode 7 of Invincible, right? Invincible, this shit was straight heat. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro.
You know what's crazy? It's like this is the type of stuff. Invincible, this episode of Invincible reminded me of my childhood as a kid, having the imagination to do certain things.
Like it felt like a full
like
anime.
Like the way they thought this out was just so great.
How did you? Okay, wait. I got because you touched a topic on the last pod that I now need to ask you.
Okay,
about.
go ahead.
And I believe I told you something that
Go ahead.
I was like, give him some time, and I guarantee.
Oh
you,
yeah, and I believe you. Yeah.
Homeboy Thrag.
Yeah.
Homeboy Thrag, dog.
Are you ready, though?
Oh,
you
that
ready,
shit was
though?
crazy. Go
Now, I don't
ahead.
know what other people will talk about. They talking crazy, but this I don't think is really that crazy. Okay, so hear me out. And I've been thinking about this. Nobody else has said it that I've seen at least, but I think it's part of the conversation now. Is Thrag beating Superman?
Oh, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Look,
That's a good point.
look,
I'm
let
not
me
gonna. Thank
just
you
say
for bringing
this.
it
Let me
up.
just say
Thank
this.
you.
You can say no. That's fine.
I don't think so
But
though.
I wouldn't count him.
I wouldn't count him
That's the
out.
problem.
But you got to remember, Superman. He got a full crutch
Yeah,
He
for
fully
sure,
crutched.
for sure.
with
But
that
look,
sun.
but-
He fully
You
crutched.
know, and that's what I said
He
too.
fully
for sure.
crutched.
But look, them motherfuckers survived going through a whole.
That shit was.
I don't give a fuck. That is
Oh,
a feat. They
man.
went through a whole star.
A
In the
whole
middle,
planet.
in the middle, not just all.
But
like-
they needed
like,
help.
Wait,
They did need help.
yeah, no,
They
for
did
sure.
need help.
But it's the fact that they even went in and came back out.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna die. I thought somebody was gonna.
I thought one of them were. At
I
least
thought
dying.
because
They
all I heard was
all-
Mark screaming, and I was like, "Oh yeah,
Look,
no, is this
think
like?"
about it like this. Think about it like this. They all survived. An old one, a man, and a teenager, basically. Teenager, kinda. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Though,
Yeah.
Right. That's,
Young, youthful adult.
We're talking about Thrag, and we seen what he did to them. If you're telling me he can't survive in that,
I think he's giving a good fight, but I do not think he's beating Superman. With the crutch
not
that is
gonna
there,
lie.
with the crutch that is there, with the with the sun
okay.
powering him,
Let's say
there's
this.
no other power that gets Viltrumites going.
Let's say this though. Kryptonite. If you give him,
yeah, but he would have to figure that out.
But no, I'm just saying, in this hypothetical situation, if Thrag had a piece of kryptonite,
He's beating the
on,
fuck
let's
out
say
of
on his
Superman.
fist or something,
He's dead. Superman's dead.
Okay,
Superman's
right?
dead.
Because that's what I'm saying. I think he's so close. I would not count him out. Like so far
Without
from
kryptonite,
what we've seen,
Thrag's dead.
yeah, like. and
With
the-
kryptonite,
bro, you
Thrag's
seen when
dominant.
He cocked back his shit and in the air and everything.
Dude, and then when he punched Omni-Man and it made that giant fire, and then I was like, wait, Omni-Man. I was at that point. I was like, Omni-Man might be dead.
No,
Like, he
dead
might
ass.
be dead.
Bro, I thought he did. I thought,
Yeah.
honestly, I thought he was like, I thought you were gonna be right, and he's just like, his whole head was just gonna be.
There was a second moment where I thought I was right too. There was 2 moments where I was like, he's dead.
No, at the end,
There
when
was
he
a-
like did that, I didn't think he was dead.
I thought he
like-
was-
I was like, I know.
I
they're
thought
gonna
he was for
bullshit.
sure
The point is that they're
dead.
supposed to be injured. I get it,
But
like
kid
severely.
Omni, Oliver.
He's dead.
No, he's not.
no, he
That shit, he should have been. He got full Eve.
No,
He got full
Bro,
Adam Eve,
I ain't gonna
dog.
lie, I was mad as fuck. I said Oliver. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
and it was because Mark was like, "That doesn't mean you rush in by yourself."
Yes,
And he
that's
goes
what
in,
I'm
and he's
saying.
like talking shit, and then Thrag catches his arm, tears it, and then fucking does this,
No,
and he goes,
said,
"Wham!"
And that shit was crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
And then
they
you
had that
see
nigga
and then
full
you
of
see him in that. Oh my! And then you see his jaw. I was like, "Oh, this is Adam Eve
Yeah,
all over
yeah,
again,
I
bro."
said it's over.
Dude. Oh,
I ain't gonna lie.
and oh, okay,
I'm
we're not
out
even
of
gonna
it.
get to that big part yet because there is a big
Oh
part.
my God.
So one.
Can we?
For the first time in a really long time, we saw Mark running the fuck away for his life.
for his life.
And, like he's like
And
looking behind him, and he
it-
looked like he about to cry.
It was crazy. It was crazy because like he hit him and he just stood there. Drag said, "Oh, disappointed." I
Yeah.
said, "Oh."
Yeah.
I said,
Not just that though, not just that though, but we got to see an emotional side to Thrag,
Oh, that shit
where
was-
Thrag was
I ain't
like,
gonna lie.
"I don't want to kill them. They're the
And
last Viltrumites
it's-
remaining."
Yeah, it's funny because I knew that I seen it happening a mile away when Nolan was like, he was like, with me, everyone.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
I said no,
Yeah.
no way. No
Yeah.
way. And then everybody was running. I said, please tell me he's just destroying the city. That's all it is. Then I said, no, please don't. And then he was like,
Yeah.
he said, dude, come in front. I said, oh yeah, it's over.
Not just that.
It's
After
over.
they okay, we got to talk about this one moment.
Because this was crazy.
We got to talk about this one moment. After they got done, they had that huge epic moment.
Yeah.
They destroyed the city.
Oh my
And
god.
then Thetis is like, blah 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 blah, and then Thrag's like, no, rips open a
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
rock, flies at Thetis and rips his
Mind
fucking
you,
head
mind
off.
you, the rock is like, it's literally a giant ass
Yeah.
meteor. He goes, phew, no,
And then
he goes,
flies and then
"Phew."
just
That shit was
grabs
crazy.
Thetis' head,
and then just
and it
takes
doesn't even
off.
try.
Like doesn't even try to rip it off. Just
flies like this, and doesn't no arm motion, just body moving, rips it right off.
That's crazy.
That shit was insane. And then Thetis is dead.
Just takes it out.
We lost Optimus Prime.
Dead ass.
Dude, I was not expecting that.
I
was not
I
expecting
wasn't
that.
expecting that either.
That shit was. I was like,
I was like, oh, I was like, no way.
the one Viltrumite that could actually stand a chance against everybody.
It was crazy. It was
And he's
actually
dead.
insane. And
Oh
not gonna
my
lie, It
God.
was crazy when they ripped his back open. That is,
Mhm.
I ain't gonna lie, they hated that.
He was
motherfucker.
okay though. He was fine, and then he dies one shot to
Right.
Thrag.
Oh my god.
Oh, and then guess
crazy.
who's appointed to the new head of council of coalition?
Alan.
Allen.
Don't need it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I
Get
heard
him out of-
I heard some things from a source. This guy comes into my job all the time,
Uh-huh.
and me and him talk about Invincible,
Yeah.
and he's like, "If you thought what Omni Man did was bad, wait till you see what Alan does." And I'm like, "What the fuck does Alan do?
Oh no.
What does Alan do?"
Oh no.
I'm like, I'm reading
No,
the.
okay, so that's what I was gonna say, right? This is what I was getting to. I think Alan is gonna betray them.
I don't think Alan's gonna betray them.
And
I think
not-
Alan's gonna have to make a decision,
No,
and he knows what he's
exactly.
appointed to.
Exactly.
He knows what
like,
he's gonna
that's
have
what
to
I'm
do.
saying. Like, I think he's gonna.
I think he
backstab.
sees.
I think it's gonna be right after all of this.
You know what I think? I think Thetis had contingencies. And Alan's going to pick up on those contingencies and he's going to be like, well, I got to do what I got to do. You guys got to
It's gonna
die.
be
And it's going to be
crazy.
Mark. It's going to be. But Alan's nowhere near as strong as any of them right
oh
now.
my god.
So it's like hard to tell if.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, would he even be able to?
'Cause, like-
but that's the thing. They do have a lot of weapons. And
Yeah.
stuff now, so.
Yeah, I mean, Alan's very
and they know
strategic too.
Alan knows literally every single one of their weaknesses.
Yeah. Yeah, and he has the tools for it now.
And they
too.
probably captured more of them because remember they put a lot of them on the bike.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it might be
Yeah.
up. I ain't gonna lie. It might be
Yeah.
up.
Alan may be on the route to
And can I
being a
say
bad
this
guy.
too? Prediction, right? People are probably not gonna like this, of course. I think at some point, Earth will be gone.
I don't think Earth
I
will be
don't
gone.
know.
I think
I
it'll be
don't-
fucked.
I don't know if. Let's say I don't know if it's gonna be like destroyed or anything,
It's definitely
but I
destroyed.
think it would definitely be gone. Like
Like
there's no
like what they did
there's
to
no
the
home to
Viltrumite
come
planet?
back to. Yeah, I don't think
No.
I don't think there's gonna be.
You want to know
home
what
come
I
back
think?
to.
You want to know what I think? I think Mark did enough to rewrite his story because you remember how they were like in each other timeline. You team up with your dad, you fuck up
Yeah,
the Earth.
it's just
I think that Mark did enough of rewriting his story to where it changed his story.
you know, it's crazy. Though?
Thrag's gonna come in, and they're gonna take over Earth,
Think
and
about this.
they're gonna do their plan.
True.
Yeah,
Think about this though. Who the hell is gonna defeat this guy?
I think Mark.
I'm
I
be honest,
severely think Mark's
Can I
gonna
can
do
I
it.
can I say something? And this is like coming from my heart deeply, right? If Mark defeats Thrag, I might just stop watching.
What the fuck?
I'm not. Even
What
lying.
the fuck?
Okay, look.
Who do you want to defeat
Because
Thrag?
look, no, my point exactly, right? Thrag needs to be defeated somehow. We just see him butt fuck the hell out of Mark already. There is no way in any possible, mind you, they're already going to Earth. So once they pop up, it's on and popping.
You want to know
what I'm
my?
saying?
You want to know my idea? I'll tell you my idea after you're done talking.
I
I'll let
don't
you
think that Mark should be able to. I think they better have a crazy tool or something. Because mind you, we already know Blast and everything that they had as a weakness. Thrag literally just pushed it off, dodged it, whatever it was. He did not care.
know. That
It did
doesn't
not
mean
faze
he's
him.
not weak to it.
I
though.
know, but my point is just who is going
Okay,
to be that.
so this is
person
my idea.
to pull the
Mind you, my idea is not based on I got to a point where I'm caught up with the comics. Like I have
Okay.
the compendium and I read the compendium and
Yeah,
I'm not like all the way caught up, but I'm at that point where we're in season 4
yeah.
in the comics. I believe I'm on the part where he's fighting T-Rex.
Okay.
That T-Rex monster.
Yeah.
But this is my idea based off of not necessarily finishing the comics. I think it's going to be what happened in season 2 where he goes back in time. Angstrom Levy is going all these and he's time hopping, right? I think that they're going to have the exact same events but with Thrag being at the forefront. So they're going to have to build their own coalition on Earth to fight back.
Okay.
And they're going to have a whole war on Earth that's going to take place over a whole season.
You know what I think?
And hold on.
Okay.
And then Mark's gonna over that course of time be
Okay.
training, getting stronger, getting better, getting bigger.
Okay.
Then he's gonna be able to fight Thrag. Not entirely. I think he's still gonna get his shit rocked, but it's gonna be one of those moments where he gets back up on his own 2 feet, like I could do this all day type shit. You know what I mean? And he keeps fighting. Omni-Man makes a sacrifice, puts tips on Thrag because he's also doing his own training. Then Omni-Man dies. Mark gets filled with that anger and he starts fucking going crazy on Thrag. Or even Eve might die,
Because you know what I'm thinking,
and then he
right?
goes crazy on
I'm
Thrag.
low-key thinking they might not even defeat Thrag, but
There's
they might
no
stop him.
way.
they might stop him. Think about it.
What are you going to do to contain him?
The only way
We
to
can't have
stop
another
him,
conquest.
The only way to stop him, put him in another timeline.
Or you could take him and put him on the alien planet. That monster girl and what's because they're on a whole nother planet. They're
Just
not
think about
in
it.
their time stream.
I feel like Thrag though is smart enough to like come out, and
I
I think
don't
they,
know.
I think they also
He might
are.
enslave them and he might come back.
Yeah,
that would
yeah.
also be a good.
But that's what I mean. Like
That would also be a good story plot, though, if he
True, they could
enslaved
do that
them
too, probably.
and he came back and they had a full war with that alien race.
Yeah, probably. But like, I really think, I think the only way is for them to bring him to another. I wouldn't say another.
Would you
world
be
because He
happy?
can still find them.
Would
I
you
think
be happy
another
if Thrag
timeline.
didn't die, though? Because I wouldn't be happy if Thrag.
No.
didn't
I
die.
think he needs to
He
die.
needs to
but
die.
But that's why I said I don't think he's going to be defeated.
Are you talking about in this season?
Yeah,
Or
I'm
as a
talking-
whole?
No, I'm talking about in this whole season right now. What are they going to do?
Oh, he's
to
not
stop-
getting. No.
to stop him?
I
Yeah.
think it's gonna be a very bad ending for not like bad as
For
in
this
oh that
season?
shit sucks. A bad ending
Oh,
for
like
the
for them.
characters.
Yeah, for the characters.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
it's gonna be like shit. He's on Earth. It's gonna end with well, we got to do this.
I do,
and then it
think
picks
it's
up
gonna
on that
be
point.
Millions and thousands destroyed for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But
Earth is annihilated.
yeah.
Like
Right, for sure.
numbers are severely dropped.
'Cause
Buildings
remember,
are
they said they've been
destroyed.
asleep for a couple days.
Yeah.
and it takes probably
No, they've been asleep for a week. Mark
they
was
said week?
asleep. Mark was asleep for a week.
Okay, yeah. Then they're probably already.
Omni-Man
almost
woke
there.
up. Omni-Man woke up a day before Mark did, and then Kid Omni
Yeah.
has been down and out because
It's
he got
just-
his jaw
We don't need him
rocked.
anyway, so just sit down.
I-
Just sit down.
Do you see
sit
what I
down.
was saying
Hey,
about
just
Oliver?
sit down,
I
bro.
said that motherfucker is annoying as shit.
sit
He
down,
gets
dog.
in the way of
Because,
everything.
like, bro.
Could you imagine if Oliver didn't make that decision, how much different it would be? They would have Thetis there. They would have Kid Omni. They would have Omni-Man, Mark, and Alan fighting Thetis at once, and they possibly could have done something.
That shit was so.
But
stupid
because
to me.
Oliver did what the fuck he did,
Yeah, like it was so dumb to me.
That's
I
what
was
I'm
just like,
saying.
dude, like, why?
You could have
you
easily
literally-
swarmed
literally,
Thrag.
You had one rule, and you couldn't follow.
right? Stick together.
It.
Fight them together.
Do not fight Thrag by yourself.
That's it.
Like, what are you doing?
That's it. And he comes up talking shit with some weird ass quip, and then gets his jaw wired.
Oh my god.
Nah,
bro, that
okay.
shit was stupid.
So predictions are
Yes,
Thrag wins this fight.
for sure.
Like what you were saying it on the
Either- I
last
think
pod. He wins
either-
this
yeah.
war.
I think he wins this. No, I think he wins this battle. I want to say he loses the war, but I do.
Well, he
think,
lost the war when the planet got destroyed.
I do think he comes back because there is nobody that we know that can defeat him, or nobody, no weapon, no nothing
Yet.
that can actually defeat him.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, probably
Yet.
yet. But
I seriously
we can
think
try
Mark
to
can.
We could slow him down. We could do this, whatever. Because who knows? This guy's probably smart as fuck.
Give me my fucking
probably,
give me my fucking Karate Kid moment with Mark, and let him fucking.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Well, he's got a broken leg and he's just over here. He's just let it happen, bro.
I just like I literally just don't know.
It-
I just know it is.
It's ending.
gonna be
It's
bad.
it's gonna be it's
Yeah.
gonna be bad. Like I think
Um,
Eve is gonna be probably severely hurt. Mark's dude. I know for a fact
Nah.
Mark. I know for a fact Mark's gonna go fucking
Imagine,
crazy.
imagine, because as we said, like
What
she
if-
has the whole thing, right?
He kills her baby. on
What,
it.
and then it gives her back her powers. Wait, but then it gives her back her powers,
Oh,
dog.
but then Mark finds
and so
out
she
though.
comes back alive, and she told him like she's like hella sad, and Mark's hella like mad and stuff. But then he goes to as he goes to Eve, she goes, "We're having a child,"
And she
then that's what
dies.
breaks him. No,
No,
I
not
don't think
Eve.
she could die,
I'm not
yeah.
saying Eve. I'm saying the baby.
Yeah, the baby.
The
died.
baby
Yeah,
dies.
The baby's died, but she gets back her power. She comes back alive, and then she goes, "We had a baby."
Yeah, and then he goes
crashes.
crazy. I don't know. It's got.
was
I gotta read the
crazy.
comics. I'm gonna go on a binge spree of reading the comic for a bit because it seems like it picked. I'm still got like this thick of a comic book to read from
Okay, yeah, that's
Invincible.
not bad. That's not bad.
and we're already getting started
Yeah.
into certain events that are happening, and there's only 9 episodes this
Yeah.
season.
That's gonna be a
So
way-
imagine it. I'm gonna get through it. I'm gonna let you know what happens. But they don't talk about her being pregnant in the comic yet.
Yeah, I heard
Not
that
yet.
they don't, but they have.
But I'm also on
They-
the first episode
I
in
saw
the
the
comic.
I saw the
in the
panel.
comic.
They do mention
Okay.
it basically, but you do see.
Well,
It's crazy.
yeah,
Not gonna lie.
we're gonna.
It's,
we gotta-
I heard it's worse actually.
It probably is.
Yeah, like
it
it's worse in
probably
the-
is.
in the comic.
I guarantee you it is because it's
You're
a
gonna
comic.
see it. I saw the
Um,
panel. It's crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, we got to make a shift
Anyways,
though.
yeah.
We got to make a shift. Okay, we talked about Invincible.
Next.
Next is Are we? We're not doing Maul.
We're not doing that.
This
Okay.
Avengers.
Avengers
Doomsday.
Doomsday trailer, right?
They did it at Comic-Con. No, sorry, CinemaCon, and we're crediting Alex and Andrew from the Escape Pod podcast.
Yes.
They let us know a little insider information without showing a video.
The problem is we don't really know too much, so we're not gonna probably go like into every single thing, like thinking we know exactly what happened.
Yeah, this is more or less
Bar-
predictions.
But just from what we've heard,
yeah,
let's talk about
it's
that.
gonna be predictions. Okay, so starting out,
Yes.
we have what is it? A Thor scene? Is it the Thor scene? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So Thor is, talking back and forth with is it Doom? Is
Yes,
he talking to
Doom.
Doom? He's going back and forth with Doom. Thor gets tips put on him a little bit from what was
Yeah.
said. He goes full powered what's the act?
Full power,
full power Stormbreaker.
Stormbreaker. Yep.
Lightning around him almost like it's from Endgame.
Yep. Like
slashes
full
down
power.
to try and attack Doom, and Doom does this.
and just catches
and blocks it. And
that. With two fingers.
Mind you, this Thor is Ruin King Thor. This is
the most powerful Thor we've ever gotten.
It's predicted that this is Ruin King Thor,
Yeah.
and this is the most powerful Thor that we're getting.
So
Thor getting clapped, apparently. And they do it all the time where Thor's getting clapped, Hulk's getting clapped. We saw Loki get clapped in Infinity War.
It's always in the beginning of these Avenger movies. They always want to see Thor. Like, mind you, Thor even got his ass clapped by Iron Man.
Did
Kinda. In a way.
Did he?
They fought in Avengers.
In Avengers, did he get his shit rocked by Iron Man?
A little bit.
I mean,
But
if Thor would have hit him again with a full lightning bolt,
for sure. But like
Iron Man would have exploded. Yeah, it almost overpowered his suit.
Hey, but from what we saw, he got his ass kicked. I ain't gonna lie.
I would say Thor got his ass kicked more by Cap.
And by Cap, yeah.
I would say more by Cap.
My point is that he still got tip spit on him.
Yes.
Every single time. It's just like, come on, dog.
It was a three-way battle. It was a triple threat. They were fighting each other.
To be fair, though, that wasn't even the beginning, but it
was like middle. It was like,
at least
like
from
the first 20 to 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
are you talking about for Doomsday?
No, I'm talking about Avengers.
Oh, yeah. No, first 30 minutes of the movie, for sure.
And then, hey, Age of Ultron, they did good.
They did.
They
yeah.
did.
So, there's more.
Yeah, there's way more.
There's more.
So there are particular fights that apparently we see.
Yes.
Mystique. It's gonna be Mystique
versus
and Yelena.
Yep. And then Mystique turns into Yelena, and it's then Yelena versus Yelena.
And then we also have one that is very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be Shang-Chi
versus Gambit. That shit's gonna be great. I heard that Gambit doesn't throw his deck of cards that much. It's only his bow staff.
That's fair. I like that.
I would have preferred him to throw some cards out. You know what I'm saying? But they only seen part of the battle.
But I feel like he will also just like Shang-Chi would, because he got the rings, bro. But you
got to think about this, right? It depends on which Gambit we're talking about, because Gambit can take anything in a severe moment when he feels threatened and make it spontaneously combust. Anything.
You think the rings would protect him though, regardless if he touches it or not? Because it would definitely. I don't think it would definitely break him.
I don't think it'll break them, but I think it would cause him some damage.
Maybe.
I don't think it would stop that energy. I think it would.
Yeah, I don't think it would stop it. Though.
I think it would hurt him.
Yeah.
He would probably get back up, but
I agree.
Yeah. There was another one.
Yelena and Mystique. I got Mystique. I don't care.
Yeah.
Mystique is my favorite woman in.
But Mystique only has shape shifting abilities. Her combat
that's what I'm saying. That combat.
But Yelena's combat is also really
She
good.
basically does the same thing as her.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm saying. Like, you
works.
can't count Yelena out. Yelena's taught by the Red Room, dog.
Think about it like this, and this is a good point. So, Mystique has been alive longer, way longer.
But also, you got to take into consideration, this is where we start dabbling into this. Okay. So, it's in a X-Men universe timeline. All the events, from what I've heard, from what they've talked about, is the events of Doomsday are going to take place in an X-Men timeline, from what they said. It could shape into another timeline. I'm sure it's going to be multiple timelines that are going to get mashed up. But if it is Mystique from the X-Men timeline, their universe is in shambles. Yeah. How war-torn is Mystique, right? Because Yelena's fresh right now. She's good.
She's fresh, though. That's even worse, though, I feel like.
Well, yeah, the fight instinct's there, but still, like, injuries. How tired is Mystique? Can she do this all day? Because Yelena ain't been through much yet, and she's still, like, battle ready. So, like, can Yelena fight off Mystique? I think it's going to be a draw. That's my personal opinion. Because you can't put one over the other, in my opinion. Because you're well, I'm not. Well, yeah, as a favorite, you can. But as a movie, I'm thinking in the direction of a producer.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Of a producer, I'm wanting to put a character out that's not going to get trumped by another character. But we're trying to build this character up to lead the new Avengers. We can't just wipe this character.
I guess.
Yeah.
Well, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Cap won Cap.
Huh?
Cap beat Cap.
Okay, come on. Either way, Cap's winning.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. It came to experience, right? So Mystique has more experience than Yelena has.
However,
it's not bad. It's
but
just,
you can't say that because
it'll be
Yelena's
good.
been on multiple assassination missions. She's been on multiple. I'm not saying Mystique hasn't. I'm not
That's
saying
what I
that.
mean.
But I'm trying to boost Yelena up because I feel like everybody's gonna count out Yelena. Yelena is a really solid character. Her combat is really good. I don't like Black Widow, but in that movie, she had some really good combat scenes. She really put some belt to ass on some of the characters in that. You know what I mean? So like,
We'll
I don't
see.
want to
It depends.
entirely count
It also
Yelena out.
depends how they even do Mystique. You know, they might do her dirty.
This is
for all
OG
we know.
Mystique though.
Yeah, that's
from
what I mean.
OG
And
X-Men.
that shit would be clean.
Yeah. I think the fight's going to be 50-50. I think it's going to be down the middle. They're going to draw. Somebody's going to come in. They're going to be like, whoa, 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 whoa. We're on the same side.
Probably, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I believe that.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to win that fight.
But it'll
Same
be
goes
so
for same
good.
because this is the thing, right? I'm pretty sure the fight that's going to happen is going to be the same time that Gambit's fighting Shang-Chi. And they're just going to have like an epic fucking 3-way, 4-way fight.
Oh, kind of like
Yeah.
kind of like the beginning of Thunderbolts.
And then you know who's going to come in there. You know who's going to come up in there and be like, "Hey, bruh, we need to calm down a little bit. Stop."
Why I think of Hulk?
No. It's going to be Sam Wilson's Captain America.
You think so?
He's going to be like, guys, stop. We're on a team. We're trying to stop this greater power. And he's going to do his whole speech that he does to
And
all
then
the...
Professor Xavier comes. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys must know. You guys must know that you can't fight this war without being on a
He has long
team.
hair now and everything.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
No, you're
He
thinking of
comes out-
Magneto.
He comes in like
Magneto.
Oh yeah, huh?
Magneto.
Wait.
They're going to... Magneto and Professor X are going to come in. They're going to be like, you guys need to calm down.
It's probably bad now mentioning this.
Mm.
Remember Magneto already?
Destroyed New...
Yeah. That's so fucked.
I'm pretty sure Magneto did that for a reason, and they probably. I want to say this is my thought on it. They probably got everybody out, and he had to destroy it,
Isn't that crazy?
and that's gonna be where
though?
Magneto dies.
You think so? You think?
I think
so?
Magneto's gonna
Like,
die right there.
Like he has to overdo
You can't,
it.
but
and
you
then,
can't
like,
have Magneto be around Doom because Doom's armor is made of full metal.
unless it's a type of metal he can.
Nah,
Because they I feel like Marvel is the type to do that. They'd
Yeah,
be like,
but-
oh, this is the metal he can't bend.
I'm
Like,
almost sure. I'm almost sure
bullshit.
Marvel's thinking like if we put Magneto in the same room as Doom, Magneto might have a chance there. We need to kill Magneto.
They might do that.
They might. I feel like they're gonna kill Magneto.
Or
off.
maybe yeah.
And the
But
reason
actually-
why he does what he does to New Jersey is because he's saving the entire
Yeah.
world and sacrificing
I
a
was just gonna
portion
say,
of
what if
the
he's
land.
saving whoever's on the bridge, and then like after that, Doom finally
Like, I
finds
can
him,
honestly-
they have a little fight,
yeah.
and then he kills him.
I can
obviously.
honestly see him being like tears away the bridge so nobody can get crossed.
Yeah, yeah.
And destroys New Jersey to save the rest of the world. And then there's a whole new topic of how we're gonna help New Jersey for the next storyline in another
Yeah.
movie and some
I
shit
believe
like
that. I
that.
can see that. I can see
Okay, next thing. This is the one that's a little interesting, and you're not gonna like. I know you don't like it,
that. Oh yeah.
and I know my buddy Gage ain't gonna like it because he doesn't want him to come back as a good guy.
I'm like,
Steve Rogers. There's gonna be, from the sounds of it, there's gonna be 2 Steve Rogers. There's gonna be one from Infinity War, and then there's gonna be the one that went back in time to live his life with Peggy. The one that's from Infinity War is coming back with Mjolnir in his hands. And Thor's like, there's no way. And he has Mjolnir. The other one is for sure Captain Hydra.
or wait, maybe it's the other way around. Maybe
But he can't wield Mjolnir
No.
if he's a bad guy.
no. That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, what if? Because think about it. All right, and I feel like story wise, producer wise, right?
Okay.
Like, I'm a director right now. I'm thinking this our Infinity War Captain America, right? So I feel like this is what's gonna happen, right? So Doomsday has the Captain America that went back with Peggy and stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
Doctor Doom is gonna go find him, and then he's gonna be like, this, that, or whatever. He's gonna actually need to help him, like he's kind of forced to help him, like we said, right?
Are you? Oh, I think I get the route you're
And
going.
then since they have a Captain America, or he has a Captain America, they need one. And so guess what they do?
They call back
They
OG.
go back and yes.
So you're thinking that the one with Milner is going to be Captain Hydra,
Yes,
and the
yes.
one that they're calling back.
Because I feel like now that Doctor Doom has that,
I can
America,
see that.
that whole timeline is basically over. So once they pick him
You want to
up,
know?
then it's done.
You want to know my thought on the producer side of things?
Yeah.
Captain America, the one that went back in time to spend the rest of his life with Peggy, has way more to lose.
Yeah, exactly.
So
that's
he's
why I
gonna
think
be
he's
Captain
gonna-
Hydra.
Yes.
Because
I
he's
believe
gonna
that
lose
too.
his baby if he
Yes.
doesn't do this, because they're talking about changing
Yes.
the timeline.
Yes, I think
Because
Dr.
they're also
Doom
going
is
back to
doing something for
Infinity
that.
War and starting off with Infinity War. That's like the timeline apparently. The events in Doomsday are supposed to go all the way back to Infinity War and pick up from there.
Yeah, I think Tony Doom is convincing him.
So
For
this is
sure.
where I was talking. We're gonna get one of the Captain Americas
They're
is gonna
definitely
fight
evil, yeah.
Captain America,
Yeah.
and then Robert Downey
or-
Jr. is gonna fight his Doom is gonna fight the actual Doom because he has a change of heart,
Hold up.
and then they go double standard and
I
they fight
see.
as
I
a
see
tag team.
Sam versus
Cap?
The Cap. Yeah. Not
With
that
Milner,
that shit
With-
would be crazy hard. Cause think about it. Milner can now be blocked.
I
We
guess
know
you
that.
could. I guess you could,
So,
but also at the
and
same
he has
time,
the shield. So that
one
shit
of
would be
then one of the Caps has to die.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
One of the
Honestly,
three,
probably
one of
both.
the three Caps
Has
to die.
Sam is not dying. I don't care.
One of the
Sam
three
is not
Caps
dying, dog.
has to die.
Sam is
though.
not dying.
But
I
you know
know.
what I'm saying?
Yes, yeah.
You
for
can't.
Sure, for sure.
One of them
I believe that
has
too.
to
Yeah.
die. And then Robert Downey Jr. I think has a change of heart as Doom, and he goes and fights the other Doom, and then the other
Absolutely.
Doom kills him.
Yeah.
But I don't want them to do that because we need to see Spider-Man see Robert Downey Jr. Doom.
That's why I said, what if they do part 2? I
They
feel like
can't do a part 2.
I get it, but look, they
They
can have
can't.
everything already. Because what, it's coming out like late in the year, right? That is already a span of like, that's 2 movies worth of that shit.
Then they would have to have been working on it while
Yeah,
they're working on the
already.
first one.
Exactly.
But they didn't release anything at CinemaCon for a part 2. If they did, they would have definitely released it at CinemaCon because
You think so?
yes, because next year,
Because think about
next year, 2027 is when Avengers: Secret Wars comes out.
because we low key didn't think they were doing that when we saw before Infinity War.
I
came
feel
out.
like
we thought it was going to be over right there and then, but guess what? No,
I
we're
feel like them
oh,
seeing the hype of Doomsday right now, and because it's like, and then it's down again. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like nobody talks about it, goes stagnant, and then it's back up, stagnant again.
yeah,
In order for them to do a part 2, they would have to release stuff for part 2 immediately after, or
Oh, yeah,
already
no, for
talk,
sure.
or already talk about it within the timeline.
yeah, for sure.
You know what I
for
mean?
sure.
How they release the timeline and it's Avengers Doomsday, then you got this, then you got this, then you got this.
Yeah,
They would have to do it then because it would not receive as much hype as it needs for people to go watch it. It would be hard to do it that way. If they're doing a
Because- well,
surprise drop of an
that's why I
Avengers
say,
Doomsday
remember-
2.
remember we didn't know Endgame was coming.
We knew
until-
Endgame was coming. We knew
until-
Endgame.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I
we
thought
knew
it was,
Endgame
I
was
thought it
coming.
was just.
They had a whole timeline for it.
I thought it was just Infinity
No.
War. Because remember, no,
They had
because-
comics.
No, because
for it.
remember, we also didn't know Endgame was coming because remember people were trying to what was it called? They were trying to name what it will be. Right
I'm gonna
afterwards.
be honest with you. If anybody didn't think that there was gonna be an Endgame because it's based off the comics, if anybody didn't think there was supposed to be an Endgame after the ending of
Mhm.
Infinity War, you guys should not have been watching.
Because I
Marvel.
remember multiple people saying like, "Oh, what is it gonna be? It's gonna be Avengers this, Avenger. What was it?
It's-
Like Avengers." It was like Avengers
It's a
this, Avengers that,
fucking
and then
comic book
They're like,
series.
"Oh, how about Avengers Endgame?" And then like literally afterwards, they took it and they actually like did it. It was so crazy.
That's why
I don't think
sometimes
people did.
they had to have because they did a comic book for it way before the movie even came out.
It's crazy.
So like the casual fans sometimes annoy me because like they'll be spreading their own
yeah.
information.
Like, all stuff.
and it's like a lot of the stuff is based off of a comic book.
Yeah.
Endgame was for sure set in stone. It just didn't happen probably to a T the same way that it happened in the comics,
Mm-hmm.
where everybody died the way that they did.
Yeah.
But like, you kind of had to expect there to be like an Endgame scenario. Like,
Yeah, true.
Come on. But I just can't see it with Doomsday. Like, you got Doomsday and then you got Secret Wars.
I just because I feel like I just feel like there's so much like for it to be 2 Doomsday, like one after the other. It's like you have to give us more of both. You know
I think
what
that,
mean?
but the movie's gonna be fucking 3 hours long. 3.
You think that's enough though,
Yeah. Yeah.
or do you think it's one of those things where like Doctor Doom, like the
Doom's still gonna be alive, and he's gonna be in Secret Wars.
No, I mean like Victor Von Doom. Do you think he's gonna like be in Secret Wars afterwards, and like let's say he kills Tony's Doom,
Yeah.
and then he's like, oh, like blah blah blah. Then they're
Yeah.
like Doctor Doom.
What if they do this though? What if they're like copping out, and to save money, they just use Robert Downey Jr. again as the other Doom?
They
They just like,
I'm like, hey yo, go ahead and just drop this, bro. Go ahead and drop this now. I ain't want to see Secret Wars. I ain't gonna lie.
I think it's
Brand New Day.
I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be great. We might even see at the end of Brand New Day, Spider-Man finds out that Doom is like Robert Downey Jr.
Oh
Tony
yeah,
Stark.
people that are gonna be on Doom's side.
Oh yeah. I got a couple people that I think or know for a fact is gonna be on Doom's side. One is gonna be King Thanos. I think 100% without a doubt, King Thanos is gonna be on his side. He's gonna go back to Endgame, kill that Thanos, and then another timeline's Thanos is gonna be jumping, and it's gonna be the one that actually won the fight.
That'd be cool.
That would be
Not gonna
cool.
lie, yeah.
And then Maestro. I think Maestro is going to be in it. It would be a perfect way to introduce Maestro because he is arguably in a comic book with Doom, helping Doom in scenarios.
That'd be cool.
And then the Maker. The Maker needs to be in it.
If they do all that, oh my god.
And then
crazy,
then you got Doctor Strange, who was forced to turn villain to help
yeah.
Doom.
And then of course that's when we have
Sue.
That's when we have Sue and all that.
Yeah.
Bro.
There's a lot, bro.
And then of course, as we just said, like the evil Captain America.
Captain Hydra is gonna be there.
It's gonna be crazy.
It's
I ain't
gonna
gonna
be
lie.
good.
I like that.
I
like
think it's
that.
gonna be good.
I like that.
And then,
I think it works too.
Yeah. Not just that, but I think my theory on it being a paranoid Robert Downey Jr. is kind of coming into fruition with a lot of this, just a little bit.
You know, it'd be even better because we're getting Brand New Day, of course. All right. But if we get a Maestro versus Hulk, and this time it's Hulk.
Yeah, but we're not confirmed to get Hulk.
Oh yeah, true.
Doomsday.
I feel like that's so dumb.
Like,
there's no
he's
way. I
there.
feel like there's no
He's there with Spider-Man in Brand New Day, and apparently the events of Brand New Day take place during Doomsday.
They said that?
Yeah. It's in 2028.
I gotta look at the timeline.
It's in 2028. Honestly. It takes place in 2028. So it's 2 years after Born Again.
Damn.
Yeah.
I ain't think about that. That's crazy. Fuck.
Yeah. But if we don't get Hulk in Doomsday, we're for sure getting Hulk in Secret Wars. For sure. And they're going to introduce Scar.
Wait, okay. Off topic, kind of. All right. Loki.
Okay.
Loki.
Loki.
Imagine if they're both okay. So as you said, they're both at the same time, right? Like Doomsday and Brand New Day, right? What if we don't? He said, I'm not in the movie. What if it's because another Daredevil is in the movie?
And then they're giving us Ben Affleck.
That would be crazy.
I'm not cool with
Tell
Ben
me
Affleck.
that wouldn't be insane.
I'm
dog.
not cool with Ben Affleck.
No, but tell me that wouldn't be insane.
I mean, it would be.
And then,
my
God, that would be actually crazy.
You want Ben Affleck to return as Daredevil?
I didn't say I do. I just said that would be crazy.
That shit would be ass, dog. I think that shit would be garbage.
Wait.
He comes back as Daredevil after doing so poorly at Batman. Nah,
that
dog.
shit.
He needs to take a break from superhero
movies.
movies.
Batman though. He wasn't that bad.
I think he was an Batman, but he wasn't like.
I think he was good personally. It's just
I was on the hype. I was on the hype train of Batman a little bit too, but then I went back and I watched some of the movies, and especially the Flashpoint movie.
That's what I'm saying. I think
ass.
Personally for me, I think. Like in my opinion, I think it was just the Man of Steel and
have you seen Ben Affleck's Daredevil?
Yeah, I did.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, I know.
It's pretty bad.
But it was a good movie as a child. Okay.
As a child, for when we didn't have Marvel movies,
what if they do him after? That's what I'm saying. Like, because again.
I
we're
would.
getting-
Would you?
we're getting
Okay,
all
but that's
these-
like
Hey,
asking.
look, if you're asking right now, if you ask me, would I want a futuristic of that universe Daredevil in Doomsday or in Brand New Day?
Uh-huh.
Hell yes.
That's like.
Hell
But that's
yes.
like asking. I
Because
would
look-
rather have. Hold on. I would rather have young Naruto instead of Naruto and Shippuden.
But think about it. He would be having, that would be cool if they actually give him the rope. Because mind you, he's in the outfit. They give him the little.
So are you telling me
No,
you
you're wrong.
would? No, bro.
Yes!
I would
Bro,
rather
I know
have.
why- I know
I'd
why.
rather.
If
But
he
why
looks
can't
good-
Charlie Cox do that?
But that's
He
what I'm
did it
saying.
in
But
She-Hulk.
But that's what I'm saying. The point is that he's not in the movie. That's what he said. He's like, I'm not in the movie.
He lying. He
Imagine
lying.
if it's because he's not the Daredevil that's in
He's
the movie.
lying.
Because think about it, we're all just like, yeah, like Daredevil has to be in the movie. He has to be. And yes, I think so too. He has to be, right? But what if it's because it's not his Daredevil?
I guess.
And
I don't know.
If Doomsday and Brand New Day are happening damn near at the same exact time, I feel like that makes so much sense. Because
It could.
days and days are going to be happening in between Doomsday.
So then we're not getting John Bernthal's Punisher then. We're
No,
getting
I think
another
we are.
Punisher.
I think we are getting his Punisher.
That shit would be
but
ass. Could you imagine John Bernthal? Oh well, no, they have before. That
Exactly.
could be. I mean, maybe you could be right, but I don't know.
That would be
You
actually
could be right
crazy.
because they've acted in a movie recently together, and it was The Accountant too.
And think about it. We already got the old Elektra. We
I
already
mean,
got the.
You're putting a bad taste in
the
my mouth, and I'm
Wesley
starting off.
Snipes. We already got. This will work out so well. And then imagine Spider-Man saying like, "What's going on?" And after that, let's say like
you want to know? That's where I was gonna give you my
and I was
idea.
gonna say,
on
after that, he dies and everything.
That's
and guess what? He comes.
Here's my
back.
thing. Here's my thing. With the Spider-Man coming back to life thing, because I know Spider-Man's dying at the end of Brand New Day. It's happening
For sure.
100%. And then the symbiote suit.
I
brings
feel like
him
that's the
back.
only way they can do it.
Somebody's
for it to make
visiting his
sense.
grave. What if it's Happy? Visiting his grave because he somehow lets Happy know that like me and Happy remembers, right?
Nah.
Pops out
I
of the
think-
grave. Happy's like,
To this day,
what the
To this
fuck?
day, I still think it's Zendaya.
Well, yeah, Zendaya knows. I'm pretty sure Zendaya knows something, but she doesn't know that they dated. But I'm sure she knows.
But I don't know. I mean,
Um,
like, I'm sure she's gonna be the one visiting the grave. That's what I think.
See, but the thing is about that is you need somebody that's going to be able to let him know some shit's happening on another planet or in a different timeline.
The point is that it will be crazy. Like everything that's happening with him.
But Zendaya
mind you,
ain't
he's
gonna
already-
know that they're up in space fighting at
But,
Doomsday.
but that's the thing.
Right, right,
You'll
right.
have the symbiote, right? You know how it changes
Yeah,
or
but
it
I don't even
rises
think-
his emotions.
I don't think Doomsday's gonna. I don't think Venom's gonna help him
So I think
with that.
But I think Spider-Man will already know what's going on. Like that stuff is at least crazy. He would know that much, right? He'll die off because he's already doing his own stuff. He can't focus on everything else that's being crazy right now. But when he does die, he comes back alive. She's like, yeah, like stuff is still happening. And then he goes, he's like,
How
gotta
does
go.
he get? But how is
And
he
then-
gonna get there? To another planet? You're fucking smoking dick. You're smoking dick.
Well, not to Doomsday though. Like not in the Doomsday thing. I'm saying in the next thing, which is going to be Secret Wars. That's when we see him,
Right.
and it will be perfect right,
Right.
there and then. That's
Well,
what I'm
yeah.
saying.
Okay, so it would take him that long to get to see
Exactly.
the events. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe, but who is he gonna know that's gonna take him there? He's not whipping his way up into
Well,
space.
Secret Wars is going to have all of them. So let's say because in Doomsday it's definitely going to be around each planet, universe, this,
but
that, whatever.
nobody's
But
going
some-
back to home. They're all gonna be stuck, and then it's gonna jump into Secret Wars where they're having to fight.
Somebody has to come home.
Hulk.
Captain
I think
Marvel.
Hulk's gonna be like, there's something happening while you were gone. I think Spider-Man might be gone for a couple
Yeah,
months.
Hulk, Captain
And then-
Marvel.
I think Hulk's
Um,
gonna be like, we need to get to this planet.
What's it called?
We need to go here.
I forgot her name. Monica Rambeau.
Maybe.
they got some Miss Marvel. They got some people that can do that.
Yeah,
stuff, though.
maybe, but I would imagine since they're putting Banner in it, in Brand New Day, that's the way that they're gonna do it.
I'm like, it doesn't have to be right there and then, but like,
Because guess
it
what?
Could just be like him looking back and he
But
sees
how's
everything's
Punisher?
going,
That's the
everything's
thing.
going to shit
How
in
the
his
fuck
world.
is Punisher gonna be in Doomsday then? Because he's in Brand New Day.
I don't get that shit. I don't know.
Right?
That's why I was confused.
So maybe he's not gonna be in Doomsday. He's gonna be in Secret Wars,
yes.
and then all three of them hop on a spaceship, travel into the
The Guardian-
planet.
Right. Rocket comes and picks him up. Tell me that
But
wouldn't be
Rocket
a fight.
ain't gonna be in Doomsday, is he?
Punisher, no, but
Was he in the
might.
chair?
I think so.
No, he
probably.
wasn't. He wasn't in the chair. He
But
wasn't in the chair.
I feel like
Sean.
it'll make no sense if he wasn't. No, not in Doomsday.
Because if
though.
you're
It's
gonna-
Secret Wars.
if you're gonna do that, you can't just bring Rocket.
Well, it's gonna be more. It's
You're gonna have to
be Rocket and
bring.
the rest of them.
You're gonna have to bring Groot. You're gonna have to bring Star
That's what I'm saying.
Lord.
So like
The other
like,
ones are gone.
That's what I'm saying. So what if they
Drax
come
and Gamora are gone.
and they pick up Punisher and Spider-Man and then they dip off
Punisher, Spider-Man, and Hulk.
to find the others and fight.
Maybe.
It would work. I feel like I don't know how they would do it. I think it will work.
It would be interesting. This is all hypotheticals, though.
Yeah, there's hypothetical.
There's no way of
But
actually knowing.
I think it would be so exciting.
It would be.
be so awesome.
It would
not
be.
gonna lie.
I think it would be good. I think that's a good way to do it, but I don't know if they're going to achieve that. Because, like, obviously, Spider-Man needs to be in Secret Wars.
Yeah, for sure.
He has to be.
Yeah, but he's not in Doomsday as well.
Also, though, here we go. Here
Uh-huh.
we go. Miles fucking Morales times.
so remember,
he jumps timelines
imagine,
and he gets to the fucking planet.
and it's canon. Remember,
Yeah, so
He does that.
What if
So what if that person that's supposed to be right there could still be Miles?
It's Miles.
It could still
It's
be
It's Miles.
Imagine.
It's Miles, Punisher, and Hulk. They're all Miles. Like, come with me.
I'm
They
telling
step through a portal into the land of Secret Wars, and now they're fighting.
you, if that isn't gas, I don't know what is. I don't know what is.
I prefer for them to do that personally,
Yeah.
but you know what I'm saying.
That's just a theory. A game theory. No, I was kidding.
Yeah, a game theory.
But okay, so we'll get off that subject. Let us know what you guys think of that.
Yeah,
It's crazy. There's so many things, but
Doomsday
so
is
excited.
gonna be jam packed. It's for sure
is.
gonna be a mess.
It is. So I have a review
Oh yeah.
on something.
Go for it.
I
I'm just looking at my phone real
recently
quick.
watched Star Wars Acolyte. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all. It was good. Okay? I personally don't see where the hate is coming from. It was so solid.
What is it?
It was better than Obi-Wan. Not gonna lie.
Acolyte. Whoa.
Like, I'll put it like this. Look.
Whoa.
It was better than anything that we ever got from, to me, right?
Okay.
I think it's better than anything we've gotten from the first trilogy. I think it's better than any of the.
Wait.
Better than any of the
Movies?
fights, movie wise. I think it's better.
Prequels or
well, because this is a series.
are we
you
talking
know
about
what I mean?
the 70s movies, or are we talking about the Revenge of the
Luke's trilogy? I think it's better than any of the fights that Luke's trilogy has.
well,
I don't think it's better than anything that
Plot.
Anakin's trilogy.
Okay, wait. Plot wise, are you thinking that it's better than
plot
the
wise,
plot of
I won't
Luke's
say it's better
series?
than I won't say that it's better than the plot, but I think anything like action wise, it is.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
because Acolyte received a lot of love for the
Yeah,
action,
exactly,
but the story
right.
was shit.
I personally did enjoy the story. My thing about the story, and this is kind of my bias when it comes to this certain thing that Star Wars does, is that when they do twins,
It was ass.
I wish they would stop with the whole, because it's always predictable. I know exactly what's going to happen. Whenever I see twins, I know what's going to happen in Star Wars. And it happens every single time. What they do is that one is light, one is dark. Guess what? They flip sides every single time.
Yeah.
And I
Well,
get tired of it.
that's based
it.
off. That's supposed to be based off of an old Republic thing.
Yeah, exactly. And they do it all the time. But that's what I'm saying. That's just my thing.
You want to know?
It's tiny.
You want to know
but
what my
still.
issue is with Acolyte?
What?
And it's as little as you may think it is. It's big in Star Wars. The way that one of the twins,
Hmm.
when she was holding the saber,
Hmm.
and it changed from blue to red,
Okay, so
that was way wrong, and
Getting
they
to-
should not have done that.
getting to that, right? That is very, very much possible. That's why.
Not through a lightsaber. You have to manipulate the kyber
So-
crystal in front of you outside on like a bear. Like, so basically, you can't have your hand holding a hilt of
Yeah, I
a
know what you
saber.
mean. Yeah.
You can't do that. It has to be outside of the saber, and you have to do things to it
My
for
thing,
it
the reason for that,
to
right?
do that.
My reason for that and why that happens is because they are born from the Force. It only makes sense. Now, people might say that's stupid, that's
It's
dumb.
not canon.
But as much as you might think it's stupid or it's dumb, that is the only possible way, the reason why that happens. That way that it happens. And it's because they are born from the Force. There is nothing you can't explain it, because guess what? It's the Force. There's nothing you can say
Well,
about
yeah,
that.
but
But for that reason only is why I'm just like, this makes sense. And people think it's dumb that even happens in general, but like,
it's not. It's not
is,
a canon way of doing it. Is the problem? It's not.
and,
It's not canon.
like, I get it that we've probably never seen it happen like that, but like, it's like, oh well, like it's not to me it's not a big, it's not a giant deal.
Think about it like this, right? If a dark force user was to get their hands, say like Darth Maul, and he loses his saber and he snatches the saber off of a Padawan or a Jedi, their saber would already turn red.
Yeah, I know,
because he would. That's why I'm saying, like, you don't just do it in that type of fashion. It takes meditating with a crystal to fill it with dark force energy.
I know what you mean.
To cause it trauma. You're basically torturing a kyber crystal to get it to
but
do that.
At that moment, it makes sense why it was being tortured. And mind you, this is...
But she didn't do any real torture.
Before people even say all the other stuff, yeah, we probably didn't see it. Yeah, it's probably not canon. This is before anything that we've seen with Anakin. So to think that, oh, Anakin didn't do it, he was mad, he was upset, that's not the same. This dude was upset because he thought Padme was gonna die and she wasn't. He literally killed her himself.
Yeah.
Like, that was his fault. Like, that's not the same type of anger and frustration as you being lied to your whole life. The reason why you weren't a Jedi was because of one person and one person only.
I think
like,
one is bigger than the other.
That's a whole different thing.
You don't think losing a loved one is bigger than being lied to about being a Jedi your whole life?
No, it's not. Like, again, it's not,
because I feel like it would not interrupting you. I'm just saying real quick. If they were going to introduce something like that and make it a canon piece of a storyline, it would make more sense to do it with somebody like Anakin, because Anakin's trauma is way worse than that little girl's trauma.
But that's what I was getting to. So I'm not talking about trauma. It's not about whose trauma is worse. It's at that moment when Anakin changed the moment he thought Padme was going to die. That's the only thing. Padme was going to die. That's what he had in his head.
Oh, when he was having the visions?
That is what I'm talking about.
I think no matter what, Anakin was going to change because of Palpatine. So you can't say it was because of the visions. It was because of Palpatine, because Palpatine was putting those visions inside Anakin's head.
I'm just saying that is what happened. At that moment where he really, like, the eyes started changing and all that, that is the time where if...
Oh, are you talking about when Anakin changed his eye color?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Anakin changed his eye color after he killed Mace.
But I'm saying at that moment, so when we found out, and he, like, chokes Padme or whatever, at that moment is the moment. If anything was going to happen and his crystal was going to change, it would be at that exact moment. Okay?
You don't think it would have changed?
The reason why, though, is because of him talking to Padme, him seeing Obi-Wan, all that would be the reason why.
You don't think his eye color would have changed from the Jedi Temple in Order 66 and him storming the Jedi Temple with all the stormtroopers?
It's not enough. That's not pain. He's literally just going out of frustration. That's not pain. That's what we're looking for. Pain.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
So this is where I'm gonna real quick.
Go ahead.
Because this is where I feel you're a little bit wrong on that topic, because there was pain. There is a lot of pain, and you learn it over watching the prequels with Anakin. But all the prequels carry some sort of pain.
Yeah, and I get that, but that's what I mean. Remember, fear, pain, and then after that, that's when we get to the actual...
I get it. But what I'm saying is it doesn't have to... Sometimes some Jedi turn based off of one. Anakin had it all collectively. So that's why I'm saying it would have made more sense for Anakin to have that saber-changing moment, because he went through all of the emotions. He had the Jedi Council doubting him. He lost his mom to the sand people that kidnapped and tortured her and also raped her. he had Padme consistently telling him no, not wanting to be together, denying their lust.
But
Obi-Wan,
but I'm not doubting that he went through things. Again, my whole point is that for moment
he was also a slave.
For moment, all right? That moment is when you notice, like, oh, like, he's actually, like, to the point that he basically killed Padme. Like, that is his darkest moment. And it's because
it is his darkest moment.
Yeah, and it's because of why? Because he thought she was going to die. He thought he was doing this all for her and all this stuff.
Yeah.
He thought Obi-Wan changed her. That was that core key moment. For her, it was everything in general. And then to know that she was being betrayed on top of that, because mind you, she was still grieving with her family, this, that, whatever. And she didn't have to, she wasn't allowed to have that
Anakin
actually act out. You know what I mean?
Anakin, however, did have that. He had it on a way larger scale than she did, though.
I know, but
instead,
I'm just, again,
no.
For,
I know what you're meaning.
For moment,
I'm
that
understanding
he only had one thing,
but
she had multiple things all into one.
I would just recommend, maybe, no, because you watched it recently. Okay, so the reason why I'm saying this is because Anakin's is on a larger scale for the reason being that he was supposed to be the chosen one. He was talked to about being the chosen one. He was supposed to bring balance to the Force this, balance to the Force that. And his whole entire life, there was people there weighing him down, whether it was in his slave times where he got beat, misused, he was consistently having to work as a young child, no life going for him, seeing his mother as a slave as well, didn't know who his father was. Then he gets to the Jedi Council. The Jedi Council tell him at a young age, I sense a lot of anger and frustration in you, bitterness.
I'm aware of all this stuff.
No, I know. I'm just saying because we're comparing Acolyte to the events of the chick from Acolyte to some of the stuff that happened with Anakin on a way larger scale. The stuff that happened to Anakin,
which is fair, but I'm
way worse.
I'm not comparing the events that happened for both of them. I'm comparing for moment to moment where he became bad and she became bad, or I guess like anger for anger, basically. At those two moments, I've pictured them as those key moments, not throughout the whole show for her or throughout the whole movies for him. I'm saying for those key moments, that was the moment she realized she was betrayed and like all the other types of emotions, because it all goes into one place. You know what I'm saying? So she already knew that her family was killed and this, that, whatever. But on the same day that crystal started changing was the time she found out that not only was her family or her mother killed, it was killed by this one person, it was killed by these Jedi, it was not only a father figure or I guess a friend figure that she had betrayed her, someone that the whole entire movie or the whole entire series she was putting faith in and trusting in. That's what I'm talking about.
But
all that put together is why she had that crystal change.
Right.
And that to me makes sense.
But and I understand why you feel that way. And that's a good reason. That's a very good reason for that to happen. But in my opinion, on a large, broader scale, right, of having something be because Acolyte's kind of retconned and it's not considered a part of an actual storyline or timeline.
Yeah.
It would have, and it wouldn't have been canon inside Anakin's trilogy either. It wouldn't have been because it was what it was.
Yeah, of course.
But I feel that it would have made more sense to have it be on Anakin's side because there was a lot more torment for Anakin than there was for that girl.
To me, I feel like the reason why Anakin's is different is because if everything was like, for instance, the only thing I would change for that to be like to actually happen for Anakin is if he found out Palpatine was literally controlling him the whole time. If he would have found that out and everything happened because of him and Anakin found that out at that moment, that's when his crystal would have became red.
I think his crystal should have became red from the events of everything that happened as a collective, including what the Jedi Council was doing and talking behind his back.
Yeah, to me, it's about like
the Jedi Council. If anybody is on the Jedi Council side with what they did to Anakin, you're fucking dead wrong because they brought everything that happened, why Anakin changed, the pivotal moment of Anakin joining the dark side was because of the Jedi Council. Arguably was Yoda's fault.
I get it.
Arguably was Mace Windu's fault, and arguably was Obi-Wan's fault.
And again, I'm not saying that their pain or like her pain is greater than his. I believe that his pain is greater. But what I'm saying is that for those moments of their pain, I think hers was bigger than his. His was just like about Padme. Hers was about everything that she had to go through and her master betraying her.
But that's the thing. It wasn't.
And it made more sense to me.
But that's the thing. Okay. It wasn't just about Padme. It was collectively as a whole about everything. I mean, he lost his mom in Attack of the Clones.
I don't know. I wouldn't say that only because in the movie of Revenge of the Sith, that's all he's talking about. He's like, oh, you betrayed me, Padme, and she's like,
well, that's at the
Anakin,
end.
Blah, blah, blah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about those parts, like because
there's more than just those parts.
His crystal wasn't changing that whole time, but that would have been the main point where his crystal should have changed.
You want to know where I think the main point would have been his crystal changing?
When
and it wouldn't have changed fully, but it would have flickered. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
It would have been when his mother died, while he was killing those sand people who did not deserve to die.
That's what I'm saying. That's like saying that, and this is what I meant though. It's like
because he killed some of them did, but some of them didn't, and he killed like children and
you see what I mean?
Mothers.
Like, again, the point is that when a crystal changes, I learned this. When a crystal changes, it's called bleed.
Yeah.
So
they're bleeding
when
the crystal. They're torturing it.
I feel like that's literally like something so deeper than just pain. Like it's something way deeper. It's darker,
her main reason for changing the crystal was pain.
And I'm not saying that, seeing your mother or, I guess more just figuring out that she's dead and whatever and all that stuff is like not.
Well, he didn't just figure out she was dead. He watched her die. He held her in his arms while she was dying.
Oh yeah. Oh, you mean like okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
He held her in his arms while she was dying.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
and
about.
Slaughtered all of those people.
Yeah.
Including the ones that were innocent that had no part in doing it.
And that's what I mean. That's the movie though. Like
no.
Talk about movies,
but it's still a canon piece. Like if they wanted Acolyte to be canon and they wanted it, say it didn't get retconned, it just wasn't liked.
Because that's why I said like, imagine like, because for instance, if May had one, because that's her sister.
Yeah.
If May had one, then May's crystal would have just turned completely red because she seen her mother die literally right in front of her. So it was just like, okay, but guess what? That's what I'm saying. It's not enough to just be like,
I'm not just talking. Okay, but I'm not just talking about that one scene. Like I said, that was a flicker moment where the saber almost pulses into red and then goes back to blue. The moment that I'm really talking about where Anakin, it would have been better for Anakin to have his saber change is when he's storming the Jedi Temple. Everything that he has lived for, everything that he has pledged to, the people that he surrounded himself by, his mentors, his masters, all came down to this one collective moment of, I'm going to kill you because all you people did was ridicule me, put me to the side, treat me like I'm just some evil person when I haven't even been able to make a choice just yet on what I can and can't do. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. I just feel like for those moments, I just feel like it wasn't enough, and I get why. That's why.
I mean, hey,
it's just like, oh,
how about this? Well, I got time because I gotta pick up Gage.
Oh, okay.
So we'll do another pod. We're gonna end it here.
All right.
We're gonna do an entirely Star Wars themed pod right now.
Okay.
For an hour. This one will be released after what? We'll treat this one like next week's.
Oh, this one?
Yeah. Okay. No. We'll treat this one this week. Next one next week.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll do a Star Wars pod. We might not talk too much about Maul Shadowlord because I haven't entirely watched all of it.
It was fire.
I watched. I'm caught up until these 2 new episodes that came out. So great. We'll end it here. Let us know what you guys think about what we've been talking about.
Yeah.
And
let me know how you guys feel about Acolyte because I really loved it. I thought it was a good 9.
Hey, I mean, the action scenes were really good.
Like I thought the story was solid. I'm not saying it was the greatest, but it was.
I think
solid.
You and Gage are on the same boat with Acolyte being a pretty decent show.
Yeah, but I thought it was solid.
I mean, they pay.
I was very impressed with the fight scenes.
Did you see who was appearing out of the shadows at the end? At the very end of Acolyte.
No, I don't think I've seen that part. Who was it?
Plagueis.
Oh, really?
That was Darth Plagueis.
That's great. Huh?
His metachlorian face peering through the shadows.
I was trying to look, but then I was like, I don't think there's anything. So I just
No,
Okay.
it was Darth Plagueis, and that's
At
the
the
man who can resurrect people from the dead.
Yeah, that's cool though. Not gonna lie.
Quote unquote
But-
in Legends.
And I also think, my opinion, I really think it deserves a season 2. Not gonna lie. I mean, like people
They won't-
probably
they
don't like
won't-
it, but
they won't
I know
give
they
it.
ain't doing it anymore.
They won't.
But like, still, I really thought it deserved a season 2. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I was very interested, especially with the
action sequences are good. Did you know Daphne Keaton is in it?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll see.
She's the one. She's the one that was attacking the dude with the helmet when he headbutts the sabers. She's that little. She's
Yeah.
that little girl with the short
Yeah,
hair.
that look, bro.
That's her.
She went crazy.
Yeah.
She went crazy.
And then she died.
Loved it. Yeah.
And then
That's
what
sad.
did he do? He did the forbidden technique
Yeah.
in Star Wars where he
Turns it off. The
turns it
lightsaber?
off and then turns it back on.
Nakata?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
something like that.
it's a forbidden technique that that's not allowed.
Was it 7th form? I think.
Yeah. But
Something like that.
real quick, thank you for joining us on another special
Yeah,
podcast
This is fun.
for executing. We're going to be executing another Order 66 right now.
Right after.
Yes. So thank you for tuning in and joining us on another order of Execution 66.
Deuce.